Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme e-commerce video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we put together this little e-commerce store using the great Divi theme, and if you want to check out how we did this, you can do so from the playlist below the video. What we're going to do today is add a little notification bar above the headers here. So we're going to turn this into something like this, and these little notification bars are fantastic for getting news across to your subscribers, whether it's a new sale or anything you want to tell them up there. So let's get started. To do this today, we've actually got to build a custom header, which is really easy, and it's another one of the great features of the Divi theme. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to need to go to our dashboard, go down to Divi, and to Theme Builder. And here we can add a global header. Build a global header. I'm going to go ahead and build from scratch. I'm going to insert a single column, single row. Okay, well, let's just get our little countdown. I'm going to do a countdown timer. Obviously you can put anything in there you want. Divi comes as standard with all these modules, plenty enough to get any sort of site built. I've got Divi Supreme installed, but you don't need that to do what we're doing today. So I want a countdown, which is right there. There we go. Go in there, go to the date you want it to count down to. You can change the hour and the minute down here. Of course, the hours go up to 23. And I want mine, say 8 AM, and the minutes go from 0 to 59, obviously. So I'm going to make mine 8 AM on the 12th of February 21. Put in whatever title. You want to put in there. Now if you want to link it to somewhere, perhaps your sales page, that's a good idea. Let's link it to our sales page. I'll go to my site here. I've got a sales page. I'm just going to copy the link. Now, as we're linking to our own site, I'm going to leave it into the same window there. Background, well, I'm going to take that away in a moment. Well, I can take it away now, but everything will disappear. So let's go ahead and take it away. So I'm just going to use the actual section itself as a background for this. So I've taken that away. Let's just save this. We'll put a background in our section. Blue tab for a section, green tab for a row, dark tab for a module. So I'm in the blue tab for the section. I'm just going to give it a background color. There we go. Whatever color you want, obviously. Okay, let's go back in here because we don't want it quite as big as this. I mean, that'll get their attention, but it's a little overkill, I think. And well, we could start by taking the padding away from the section itself because I don't want any overhang top and bottom from the section. So let's go back into the section. We'll go to design and spacing. Simply put a 0 in all the padding options here, and it'll take away any padding that's there. There we go, great. And we'll do the same for the row itself. I've gone into the green tab for the row there, exactly the same place, spacing. Purely because it's going to be above our menu and we don't want it taking up too much real estate. But like any other styling feature, that's entirely up to you. Great. So there we go. Let's go back into our module now, and I'm just going to do some very simple styling on it. We'll go over to the design tab right here. Text, I'll leave that as it is. Title text. Just going to capitalize that. That's fine. And let's go on down. Numbers text. I want to take this down a little bit in size. Something like that. Separator text, well, we can take that down in size too. It won't make a whole lot of difference. That's just the little dots right there. That's fine. Now what we can also do We can go to sizing and make it even smaller if you want to, purely with the width. Just pull it down. As you can see, that's shrinking it up, but it's staying within the actual row that it's in. But I want it in the middle of that row, so I'm simply going to middle align it right here. Great. Okay, let's go to spacing now, just down under sizing. I'm going to take away any padding top and bottom of this, and I might readjust that. I just want to see what it's going to look like with no padding. Yeah, that's a little too little. Little too little? Is that a word? Let's give it 10. There we go. And if you wanted to, you could actually put some negative margin on the buttons here, on the timing, and take it up a little bit. I think that's going to work. Let's go into our title and take the line height down a bit, and that'll take away a bit of this space here. So the title text, go down a little bit. Text size itself is fine, but I want to take the line height down and see if we can. There we go. It's about as good as it gets. I think I may want to put a little bit more padding on the top of that now, but that's fine. And we're done with this little section. Great. Okay, there's our little top bar. And if you wanted to make this smaller, just go in there and make it smaller. Okay. Now what we've got to do is actually recreate our menus we've got here. So let's do that. I'm going to add a new section. Again, I'm going to use a single section, single row. And in the module, I'm going to insert a menu. And I think that was our categories, the cats menu up there. Not sure. Let's put it in and see what happens. Home, shop, laptop. No, that's that one. Okay, so we want the other menu, which is the top menu. There it is. That's great. Okay. Now I need to duplicate the color there that we've got going on here. Let's just grab this color. I've got a free Chrome color picker here. Copy that hex code. And again, I'll make this section full width. Here's the row. I should say row full width, not the section. To make it full width, go into the design, sizing, slide it up. Control C to copy it, and we need to paste it in the max width as well to make it full width. Or you can just type it in, whichever works for you. As you can see, we've got a full width section there. And again, while we're in here, I don't want any padding top or bottom. And I want to give it the background color that we just copied. So we're still in the row, back to content, we'll go to the background color. I'm going to paste that hex code in here. And we can't see it. The reason is our menu's actually got a white background, so we just need to take that background away, but we should be good there. So let's go back into the menu itself. Background. And take away the backgrounds there. There we've got our sort of purpley pinky one. Okay, well we need to push this over to the right here. So let's have a look at our design, layout, center align it. It's in the middle there. Still wants to come over a little bit more. So we can give it some padding on the left hand side. I'll use percentage. 20%. There we go. That's a lot more like it. Yeah, that's going to work, I think. Not quite, but it's close enough. We'll give it 25. Okay, I'm actually going to duplicate this now just to get our other menu. I'm going to hit the little 2 squares to duplicate. And we'll go in here. The row background, I think is just blue on this one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the standard blue that Divi uses there. So I'm going to go into that row and give this a background color of blue. There we go. Now we can go into the menu itself. I'm going to have to change that padding for this, but that's okay. We'll go into the actual menu itself. And we'll change the menu to categories, which is the one we have down here. And I want a logo on this one also, but I don't want it center aligned. I want it left aligned so we can fit that logo in. So I'm going to design and then layout. I'm going to left align it. That's fine. Now we can put our logo in just below the content. Go in and add our logo. There it is right there. Great. And how's it lining up? That's about here. It's actually lining up pretty well. But we want this to be white in color and the highlight to be that pinky purple color. And we also want to change that to white, I've just noticed. Okay, that's fine, but we're working on this one. So let's go to our design tab. Here's the menu text. Active link color, I want that sort of pinky purple. I think it's still in my clipboard. Let's just paste that in there again. There it is. And for the regular text, I want that to be white, or the regular links I should say. Great. Okay. While we're in our design, let's go to spacing. And we've still got 25 left. Let's just take that away and see what happens. I think it's going to float all the way over to the other side. Yeah, we still want it in there, so let's give it 35%. Or even 30%. And that's getting there. We need to put a bit of padding top and bottom and make those white, like I said. So while we're in here, got padding. Here's top and bottom. Let's try 30 top and bottom. Maybe a little too much. Let's give it 20. And we just need to go in and make those links white as well. So let's save this. We'll go into this one. Design, text. And that active link, I'm going to make that white too. We'll leave that as white. So I think we should be pretty good to go. Like I say, I might want to take that down in size just a little bit. It's taking up a little bit too much real estate. So I'm going to go into my design, numbers, text. I'm going to take that down in size a little bit more. And also we'll take the line height down, which will squash it up a little bit. There we go, perfect. All right, let's save our changes. And we'll X out. Save all our changes here. Okay, let's go to our page and refresh, and we should now have our little countdown timer at the top there. There we go. And when we click on it or hover anywhere over this module right here, it should take us to our sales page. There we go. And there's our little sales page. So there you go, guys. That's how to add a little countdown timer or any other module above your little menu right there. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.